let's try and also understand what phase each organization would be in, because some have started their journey a little late, some have started well on time, because this has been deliberated for the last 2 years. So some organizations are in the phase where they have already done their readiness check and they are very confident that they are complied to all the controls and guidelines released by GDPR. Some of the other companies are either in their gap analysis phase, or they are implementing the gaps which have been identified already, or they are yet to begin on the journey of readiness checks. So depending on what phase organizations are, in GT we are well positioned to kind of support the clients, and we've already been talking to various clients and various entities in terms of helping them in the journey to GDPR. And this essentially has been coming through our local presence in almost every country in Europe, where we support them through language support, we support them through expertise on the ground, and we also support them through our global approach and methodologies which are common across the board. At the same time, looking at the sustenance, it is very important for organizations to make sure that once they are ready for the audit, and when they start, because GDPR now is actually a journey. 25th May was essentially the deadline to comply, but the bug doesn't stop here. Essentially it's a journey which starts from 25th May 2018, and organizations need to sustain their compliance over a period of time. And the right way of handling this is that once you have looked at GDPR in isolation, you need to bring it under the umbrella of an integrated compliance framework. Because if you look at other compliances in the form of ISO 27001, ISO 20001, or you talk about various other frameworks from a regulatory standpoint, given the purview of the law of the country, it makes sense that you will find a lot of common controls across the board. So it makes sense to bring it under the integrated compliance umbrella, and then sustain over a period of time by managing and monitoring those controls.